Good evening, everybody. No, I didn't like that. Alright, good afternoon, everyone. So today we're going to I want to teach and instruct how to correctly hold a softball and how we're going to throw it, and each step required to have a good throw and a good follow through. That way we don't have any injuries or anything like that in the future, and it will help you be accurate 75 to 90% of the time. And then the more you throw it, the more accurate you'll become as you do it. So what I want to start off with first is going to be some warm-up exercises. So I'm going to put this ball down, and we are all going to line up. Everyone line up and spread out. Right? We're going to start with jumping jacks. So ready? We're going to do 10 of them. Ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, everybody. Okay, so now I want to stretch out our arms so we're loose and we're not tight. That way we don't hurt anything. So ready? We're going to go right arm across. We're going to count that for 10 seconds, and then we'll switch to the other one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, left arm across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go behind our head like this. We're going to bend our arm, take the other arm. You're going to push your elbow back. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch, other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now that we're all stretched out, loosey-goosey and all, okay, I'm going to give all of you a softball, okay? Now, softball is almost the same thing as a baseball, except, can anyone tell me the differences between a softball and a baseball? White. Softballs are yellow, right? Anyone tell me about the seams? Right, the seams on a softball are bigger, right? Right. A softball is bigger than a baseball. Yes. All are correct. All are correct. So, the way we want to throw a softball is, see these seams like this? We want to grip a softball like this across the seams, never with the seams. Can anyone tell me why we grip it across instead of with the seams? No? Nobody? Nobody? No one knows why? Alright, so I will tell y'all. If you grip your softball with the seams, when you throw it, your ball is going to tail. So instead of it being straight as it flies through the air, it's going to kind of curve either direction. It usually curves inside when you're right-handed and the outside when you're left-handed. So if we grip it across the seams like this, your ball is going to go through the air like this, to where the air is going around it instead of through it, and then it gets to where it's making these seams go like this. That makes sense? Okay. Does anyone know how to properly throw a softball or a baseball or any object that can be thrown? Right? You put your arm back and just chunk it. Chunk it? We chunking it or are we throwing it? Right. So when we throw a softball or or a baseball or any other object, there are 3 to 4 crucial steps that we want to take in order to have a good, holy, there's a bug. There's about 3 to 4 steps that we need to take in order to have a clean throw to your partner. Okay, and for this activity, y'all will be partnered up. I just don't have a partner, so y'all will get y'all's example from me. Okay, so what we are going to do is, while y'all are still sitting here, I'm going to instruct the 3 to 4 instructions, and then we'll move on from there. Does everyone understand? Gosh, this hair is getting in my face. Anyways, alright, so we want to start off with a good grip, right? So that is step number 1. What is step number 1? Good grip, yes. Good job, guys. So, and what is a good grip? Across the seams, yes. Okay, so my hand is a little bit bigger than y'all's, okay? But I will show y'all how I like to hold my softball. I like to put my pinky right here, and then my other 3 across the seams. Some people like to palm the ball and throw like this. In a little bit, when we talk about flicking of the wrist and stuff, it's easier to hold the ball with your fingertips than palming the ball. Some people throw like that. I think it makes it a little too forceful, and that's when you get balls that go into the ground instead of going to their chest. So you want to keep your wrists all nice and loose, and you can't really do that if you're palming the ball. See how my wrist is stiff? If I hold it with my fingertips, my wrist can move around. Does that make sense? Alright, so we're going to hold it with our fingers across the seams, never with the seams, okay? And we're going to start with our feet together, or not together, but shoulder width apart. Okay, so we're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart. Okay, you're going to hold the ball in your throwing hand. If you do not know what your throwing hand is, it's obviously your dominant hand, so such as the hand you write with. If that doesn't feel comfortable, some people are ambidextrous and can throw with the other hand and stuff like that. We'll figure that out as we go. But as we go on right here, we're going to do this with our feet shoulder width apart, and we're just going to work on upper body for right now. So, seams, across the seams. We're going to hold it here. We are going to start with turning our shoulders. Okay? If you're right-handed, you're going to turn to the right. If you're left-handed, you're going to turn to the left. Okay, does that make sense? So we're going to turn to the right. You're going to lift your arm up in a 90 degree, so in an L. Okay? We're going to lift our arm up and in an L, so it's going to look like this. So it'll look like this. Does that make sense? It's behind my head, because you can't see it anymore, right? Because it's behind my head. So that's what you want to do. Arm in an L behind your head. Okay? But we can't just throw the ball like this, right? You can't throw it like this. That's weird. You're hurting your shoulder throwing it like that with your arm forward. You can't throw a ball like this, right? So which way do you think that our ball has to be facing when we throw it? Anyone tell me? The ball's going to be behind us. There we go. Behind. So we're going to turn shoulders. Arm up, L. Ball backwards. And then we're going to step and throw. And you're going to throw right to your target. Anyone have any questions before we move on and we go into our partners? No? Okay, let's go over it one more time. Feet together. Arm L. Ball facing backwards. We're going to turn our shoulders. You're going to put this arm out so you can see it. And then you're going to step and throw across your body. You want to finish at your hip. Alright, so we're going to break y'all up into partners. y'all go into partners and start practicing, okay? Thank you.